Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. This is a 16 by 20 inch canvas, and I've been dying to try a dribble swipe with a rubber brush. And I'm going to start with Water Lily, because I like Water Lily. Add a little bit of Whispering Wisteria. I don't even know if this is going to work, but I'm very interested to find out. This is Vibrant Aqua. This is a yellow-orange. This is Orange Crush. I may put some white metallic in. I just made up some Miami Magenta recently. I gotta change the label on because it's slippery. No plan, just putting colors in. My usual colors, actually. This is Frozen. Which makes me want some green. Fandango is my choice. Let's give that a little bit of a shake, just in case. I might wind up with black in the end. I'm going to use a little saffron now. Usually when I'm doing puddles of paint, I like the composition as I go, so it won't surprise me if I happen to like what I've got. I do want to stop before I have so much paint I can't spread it all. This is Rhapsody Rose. I'm contemplating some actual red. We'll see. I've got Blue Flame. I think I'm to the point where I need to stop. The Blue Flame is good though. Let's start where we're at. Oh no, wait. I've got Egyptian Blue. I want some of that as well. And right close to the Egyptian Blue is some Perfect Indigo, which will create some dark. Much needed alternative contrastful color. Don't put the top back on, you might want that again. And what did I say? I said I was going to put some white in, which will create a resist in places and add some highlights. And it doesn't matter what I get to start with, because the point is that we're going to do something else with it. But I want gold now. It doesn't have to be a lot. It may not even show up. And that was fun laying down that paint. Now I'm going to take my biggest brush. And I need a scrape dish, but I think I need a big scrape dish. So I'll use that. Let's go from the center out. Let's use my colors. This might work. That'd be very cool, actually. See, I'm not wiping off my brush, but I am checking to make sure that the colors that are on there will go with what I'm going to swipe next. It's definitely worth checking. Definitely want to wipe that off at some point in time. Now is as good a time as any. Still got pretty colors, still got an interesting design going on. Just goes to show the colors win the day. But if I ever see mud, I'm gonna wipe off my brush. I can't believe this is all happening with just one big brush. And I'll probably go back in with the smaller brush. I think that sounds like a good plan. I don't mind overlaying some things or scraping off my brush on the edge. Must be time. Time to wipe off, to seriously wipe off my brush. Am I ready? I might be. Let's do it on my pants first. There, I'm going to wipe that off on my sponge. Hopefully it's still wet from yesterday. Grab a much smaller brush. I have another smaller brush, but I guess I'm stuck with the smallest one, which is actually my favorite anyway, so it doesn't matter. Not sure the white negative space wasn't a good thing, but I can always use it as a background and do black and or white over the top. That looks like it needs to be wiped off. I'm going to use a medium-sized brush now. I'm going to dip it into look for gaps. Now if I'd have painted my background white or black, I could leave the gaps, which I do like doing sometimes. Stealing some paint is an option. Waiting till this dries and adding colors over the top of it. Making marks in it, which could come right soon. If you don't like the colors on your brush, you can always flip it right over. And it looks like there's colors hiding under colors too, which is pretty cool. And something I like to explore further. There is some white metallic in there, if you'll recall, so it's not canvas we're going down to. Trying to keep a cohesive, fun feeling here. I'm almost to the point where I could call it good, at least at this stage. Stage 1 or done. That'll be my title again. I'm going to wipe some of that off. It's actually the first time I've done that. And I'm going to do it again, separate from the other puddle I just wiped off. Well, I wanted to do it and I did it. I'm almost done. Let's spread that with the little brush. And so the option is tomorrow, if I so chose, to lay out a pan of black and white and go through and add marks, assuming I'm done now. And I guessed the right amount of paint, because it's really not too bad as far as puddles go. I guess I'm just going to keep working on this until I decide to stop. When is that not the case anyway? Alright, this is a puddle. That I can use. And if I use it, then it won't crack. Mostly it won't crack because I use GAC 800 by Golden in all of my paint mixtures. That's looking kind of mucky. I don't think I like that. But it might be the perfect place to put some black. Wonder what would happen if I used some black now. I kind of want to put it in my dish. So I can dip. I'm going to wipe that brown off though. Just a few accents here and there maybe. Still interested in mark making too. Which at this point can be me with the edge of a brush and even though I call them geometrics, they don't have to be straight edges. I'm glad I gave myself permission. You have to give yourself permission to fail in order to succeed. Or so I've told my studio assistant recently. My new studio assistant. Hi, Shayna. Now you can definitely use different size brushes for different size marks. And you should expect, variations on a theme. And I don't know how much further I want to go because I kind of like what I've got. But I'm going to keep going anyway. I like lining up little boxes full of texture like that. I've been having a lot of fun recently with geometrics. I recommend it. And this worked way better than I anticipated. I will be doing that again. Part of me wants to do some removal. By using the brush to drag things, and I love doing that. It's just that once you do it, you need to scrape off your brush. Because chances are very good you'll pick up some muck. It's just the lightest touch. See, I've got a few places where there are holes. And it doesn't bother me to touch them up. I kind of like them actually sometimes. That one is a very deep puddle. I love being able to use the new mix of Rhapsody Rose. I'm pretty happy with this. I think I need to stop very quickly. Oh, I've got cells in the black up here. That's cool. I know, I said I'd stop and then I didn't. And I probably should have. But it's hard when you're having fun. Alright. Am I done? I'm so close. Alright, that's me. I'm going to call it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the compliments that keep my morale boosted. Thank you for the donations that help keep me painting. Please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing my videos. I really appreciate you guys being here. If you watch longer or watch some of the commercials or make a comment, those things are all super helpful to me. My creative playlists are on my YouTube channel. And if you go to my YouTube channel banner, you'll find the PayPal icon. Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links on my link tree. My community board will show you tomorrow's videos. If you have questions or you want the paint pouring recipe, ask me questions. It will. The paint pouring recipe is below Show More. When you click Show More, you're going to find my email address. Thank you for everything. Shop my Amazon link, please. You can buy anything you want from there. And my 2 books are there, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities, Volumes 1 and 2. Thank you again for being here. I love you guys dearly. You inspire the heck out of me. Bye for now. Priscilla out.